Ravi finally bought his dream phone. He had watched videos about it for weeks, compared prices, waited for the perfect sale. When the phone finally arrived, he peeled off the plastic like it was treasure, clicked photos of the unboxing, spent the whole night setting it up. For the first few days, it felt amazing. Every swipe was smooth, every beep brought a little thrill. He felt a jolt of pride every time a friend asked about it. But 3 weeks later, he was tossing it on the bed without thinking. Now, it was just a phone. And this didn't just happen with the phone. When he got his first job, he dressed sharp every morning, arrived early, felt proud just swiping his ID at the door. But months later, it felt like a routine, just another day at the office. When he first stepped into his new apartment, it felt like unlocking a private world of his own. Now it's just a place where the laundry piles up and dishes wait. The big things we once chased eventually fade into the background. That's hedonic adaptation, our brain's way of adjusting to anything new, even the things we once dreamed about. It's like walking into a room with strong perfume. At first, it's all you can smell. But minutes later, you barely notice it. The scent is still there, but our brain doesn't react the same way anymore. The same thing happens with joy. That new car, the dream job, the house you couldn't wait to move into. They were special until they were not. Not because they became less valuable, but because our brain quietly filed them under normal and moved on. But here's the real problem. We don't realize this is happening, even though all our past experiences prove it every single time. So we keep chasing the next thing, a better gadget, a bigger home, a new goal, a different lifestyle. Our mind tells us, this time it'll be different. This time it'll finally make me feel complete. And for a while it might. But slowly, just like last time, the feeling fades. A man with no job dreams of any job. A man with a job dreams of a better one. A man with a great job dreams of early retirement. Every stage feels incomplete because our brain quickly gets used to it and stops seeing it as special. So, should we stop dreaming? Not at all. Knowing this helps us stop expecting permanent joy from temporary things. But this doesn't mean we have to stop dreaming or stop wanting anything. Our biology is wired to move toward pleasure and avoid pain. It's okay to want new experiences, to set goals, to improve our life. We just need to remember no external thing will ever be the final answer. There's no magic thing that will solve everything and keep us happy forever. We may see hedonic adaptation as a problem, but it also protects us. Samir had a bike accident last year. He lost his left leg. The first few months were heavy. He avoided mirrors, ignored messages, never stepped outside, not even when friends offered to help him move or take him out. The music he once danced to, the games he loved, all of it felt distant, like memories from another life. But by month 4, things started to change. He watched cricket again, laughed with his friends, started learning to move on his own. He didn't get his leg back, but his brain did something remarkable. It adapted. What once felt impossible to bear became part of his new normal. If our brains didn't do this, one bad thing is all it takes to break us forever.
So if hedonic adaptation fades the joy of the good and softens the pain of the bad, what does that mean for our everyday life? It means both the amazing joys and the heavy burdens eventually fade into the background. Our brain files them away as normal life. The challenge is that while we are wired to chase new goals, we forget to appreciate the good that has become our normal.
Our brain becomes a security guard, scanning for threats all day but never reporting that everything else is working fine. The comfortable bed we slept in, the food we didn't have to beg or hunt for, the people who care for us, the simple fact that we can walk to the door, lift a glass, take a deep breath, all without pain or help. None of it feels special until something breaks. The life we take for granted is the one someone else stays up praying for every night. Maybe now it's time to train our brain to do the opposite, to start noticing what already exists, what's already working, and gently remind your mind, you've done a great job spotting every problem. Now do that same great job noticing the quiet joys, the blessings hiding in plain sight, the parts of life that are still good, even if they don't shout for attention. Gratitude isn't fake positivity. It's just truth, brought back into focus. Maybe we weren't missing the magic. We were living in it the whole time.